Alright guys, jumping right back into the tournament for High Potion and Regen, we are going against the Luca Goers, Kilika Beast taking on the Luca Goers. Yeah, not much to report, everything's smooth sailing right now. Last game was very odd, we actually encountered some glitches. Specifically, Iskin got blocked by like 45 block or whatever. And his shoot was 70 something, I want to say. Then it immediately reduced it to 0. So like some just like integer issues, I guess is what you'd call that. It's definitely a little bit odd, but let's see if the spookiness continues. We definitely want to get quite a few goals with Iska in this first half. I mean, we kind of, I don't want to say we have a template, but we have a template. So the whole idea is we're able to score a bunch with Iskin in the first half. So, I mean, and by a bunch, I mean like 3 goals, which isn't actually that bad. So we score like 3 goals, right? It's all good. And then we move on to the second half and level up Misery. That's like the main like focus of what we're thinking. Ooh, getting a little bit of pressure here. So hopefully we're going to continue that here. Let's see how it goes. It's definitely been really, I brought this up last video, but it's definitely been really effective at balancing our team. The levels on our team are, I mean, they're not exactly the same, but they're fairly balanced. Like, they're definitely not, like, there's no gross, like, mismatch. They're all 70s, which is, you know, to get to, like, the 70s and still have a pretty balanced team is pretty good. So I'm definitely happy with that. And I mean, at this point we're just trying to continue it, which is why we have that whole like, you know, do this particular thing at this particular time. Alright, getting a little bit of pressure. We're gonna let Lina just tackle through here. They have Noiguata with high risk right now, 18 catch, so I mean, it's rough. It is rough. That is not a good goalie. That is awful experience right there. That's gonna go up 2-0. I mean, it's barely been 2 minutes and we are just shutting them down. That's definitely oh, it's not even close to 2 minutes. It's definitely going to be a quick go home for them. And then Lina going for the Wither pass. It's like her stats are just mismatched with what she wants to do, and they're not even going to complete this. And if we retain it, okay, Duram gets it. I was going to say if we retain it, that's bad times. But yeah, Duram claims the ball. Gonna nap tackle 3 through. And then immediately knock out Duram. And one of the biggest issues here is they pushed up with a defender. And they've just left this big gap. And it doesn't even really matter because we would have gone through anyways. But they've left this like big gap where Iskin is. And I mean, he's free to, you know, he's free to do whatever he wants, and he wants to score, so like we're just gonna shoot it again. Like, this is, I mean, if we were really trying to get like super like star goals and get to like double digits, it'd definitely be possible with this kind of setup. They just don't have the players. Like, they have high risk Noiguata and as a bad midfielder, and then Duram as a defender. Like, it's all such weak pieces to build this team. I just, yeah, I just don't like it. And I know I'm gonna get some flack for. Oh wait, oh gosh, thank you. I was gonna say I think we can learn Venom Shot. I want this to happen. There it is. Borja learns Venom Shot 3. Perfect. But I know I'm gonna get some flack for saying Lina's not a good midfielder. But I mean, you gotta agree with me. Like, at the basis of even if she is a good midfielder, or like if she has valuable like qualities, the AI does not like utilize her to her full extent, because they almost set themselves up for failure. I mean, they're not going like full silly because they're not like taking tackles with her, but the fact that they're just like trying to get through my team the way they are with like the passes and stuff just doesn't make sense. That's the thing though, like, she gets in the encounter, right? She gets in that midfield encounter, and then she has to deal with Borja, Iskin at the best case scenario. Best case scenario, she has to deal with a forward that's not the best tackler, and then Borja. Like here. Like what is her out here? I mean, the pass maybe, but like we scored 4 goals while they were trying to set that up, and now like it's over. Like they've made too many mistakes. There's not really a lot of redemption to be had here. So I think Lina, because she can't take tackles very well, is a generally weaker forward. That's, I mean, in my opinion. But I think in combination with that, the AI really just makes some bonehead moves. Yeah, we're going to pass to Iskin here, though. But this half is over. I mean, it's 4-0. Goers are goners. So a little bit of experience for them. A little bit for us. Level up for Iskin, actually. Then level up for Kolikin. Venom Shot 3 for Borja. So more endurance, pass, block, HP for Kolikin. More HP, endurance, block, and shoot for Iskin. So that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Let's jump back into it, and we're gonna pull Nizrud into the field. I think now is the moment, the time for him to shine. So Borja will claim the ball here. We're actually gonna push up because what I want to do is I want to open up. My gosh, do I want to open up? My God, this is like, it's like pulling teeth. I'm trying to get him to come close to me. I'm trying to open up space for Nizrud and Kolikin to actually pass. Ooh, that could be an issue. If our guy Ronso's not going to go to bed, then that could be annoying. Because if he just continuously encounters, it just kills way too much time. It's always so tough because it's not like a deal breaker if our guy Ronso gets between Nizrud and Kolikin, because we can still pass over him. But the amount of time it actually takes to like pass over him cuts into our passing dramatically. We definitely don't get nearly as much experience as we normally would, and at a certain point, it arguably defeats the purpose of passing. You know, it's like, why pass if you just can't like get it going? They're definitely positioning like they want to take us on. So I don't think we're gonna get like a break here. It's not gonna be like a situation where they're like, oh, like you can pass and we'll spin. Sometimes we can do that, like if we get really lucky, but they are posturing as if they want trouble. So let's see if we can at least knock out Lina. I mean, that will give us a little bit of room, and then we can kind of pull to the left side, and ideally our guy Ronso's not going to cause trouble. I mean, like in a perfect world he won't, but I don't know. We'll see. So I think he might actually be cool with us doing what we're doing. He's not positioned like he's gonna take us on. And if he makes a full rotation here, like a full 360, I don't think he's gonna do anything. Oh yeah, he's thinking about spinning. That's his plan. He's like, what if I just spin in place? And I'm okay with that. Like it's 100% okay. Approved by me. I'm okay with spinning in place. No problem with that at all. So yeah, we're gonna continue passing here. We got about 2 minutes left. In the previous games we've played, we've gotten around, I want to say like 55 to 60 experience for our players, specifically, for Kolikin and Nizrud. So I'm hoping we kind of hit that here, if not more. The more we use the Nat Pass, the higher our experience gain is going to be. But obviously we do run out of HP occasionally. Like that is a factor. We run out of HP, and then we gotta, make do with whatever we have. It's not a big deal, but it occurs. I mean, at this point, they really unsubscribed from the idea of stopping us. It's funny, too, because Nizarut actually isn't a bad field player. If you look at his stats, like, it's not great. It's not super, but it's also not, like, a tragedy. If he gets encountered, he can, I mean, odds are he'll probably be able to get out of it. His endurance is pretty high. His pass probably will cause some problems. But overall, like, he seems pretty decent. Yeah, we're going to end that there, though, 4-0. So a little bit of experience for them. Level up for Noi. A lot more for us. We do seem to maintain the same level, though. Like, we're still getting that 50 to 60. Nizarut does level up, though. More HP, attack, block, and shoot, so that's good. And level 71. So Kilika Beasts, oh, we're facing them again. They win 3-2. Then we win 4-0, but we should definitely be the top scorers right now. Yeah, seven goals is pretty high. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. When you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.